Hello, hello, everyone. This is Pila Kapetanakis here, coming to you on this gorgeous day. Thank you so much for tuning into this webinar. Today, we'll talk all about how you can start your very own online empire and capitalize on the popularity of e-commerce today. So let's get right into it without further ado. Thank you everyone for hopping on. Oh my goodness, that's a good crowd that we're gathering here today. So let's get right into it. So what will you be learning today? Today you will learn the secret for starting your own online beauty store and building your empire. What goes into it and how you can do it with some very, very simple pre-built tools without having to reinvent the wheel and start everything from the very beginning. So you will also learn how to escape the 9-to-5 and live life on your own terms. So essentially, we'll be talking about how you can be your own boss, not having to answer to anyone, not having to ask for time off, for vacation time, or even when you yourself or your child or somebody is sick or needs your attention, you don't have to worry about getting permission from someone else to take the time off work. You'll also learn how to get more time freedom by leveraging the power of e-commerce. As I mentioned earlier, this e-commerce society that we have right now, it's become so popular. People are shopping on Amazon, they're shopping on eBay. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of online stores where people shop. I mean, even think about your own habits. How often do you really go to the store? You probably go to the store maybe for some clothes, but you'll shop probably for clothes even online. Groceries, maybe you go to the store. I know that I get mine delivered now and then just because it's easier that way. It saves me time. It sometimes even saves me money. So why not? And of course, much more. I'm going to also have a couple of free bonuses for you. So make sure that you stay with me until the very end because you don't want to miss this. So let's talk a little bit about myself, just so you have a little bit of a picture of who I am, where I come from, what I have achieved in this industry, and how I have been able to design a life that I actually really, really love now. So I'm a mom and wife. You'll see on the picture my little family. It's my husband, my daughter, and my son. We're actually sitting here on Qualicum Beach, BC. That's where we live on Vancouver Island. I'm actually a former optician of 15 years. So I came into this without any prior experience whatsoever. All I knew was people's eyeballs, how to fit contact lenses, how to fit them with glasses and actually manufacture eyeglasses, and how to manage eye clinics. That was my past. I really had no experience in the e-commerce industry whatsoever. I did also own a national eyewear import and distribution business, which was like a wholesale operation. We did that for about 6 years before we discovered that, wow, there has to be a better way to make money. While it was nice to own our own business, but it really consumed 14 to 16 hours of each day of my life for 6 years that we ran this business. And it just wasn't the lifestyle I wanted. I wanted more freedom. And yes, as I mentioned, very little prior marketing experience. And on top of it all, I was actually born and raised in Estonia. I moved to Canada when I was 20 years old. I was very adventurous and I just wanted to get out of there. And so hence my accent. And so I'll tell you a little bit about my journey. I actually joined a network marketing company back in 2015 while I was still in the optical industry. I was looking for something different. So I ended up joining Monat. It's a hair care company. And again, without any prior experience, I just decided that, I'm just going to follow their system, see what happens. And, I was doing it very part-time while I was still in the optical industry. So I maybe spent 2, sometimes maybe 3 hours a day trying to build this on a side. But on top of it all, I ended up being the top 10 sponsor in Canada. And when we first launched, and I was flown out to Toronto, and there was a major 5-star treatment that they did for the top 10. On this picture, you see me with the company owners and the president and their wives. So that was quite something. That's when I first kind of discovered that, wow, I think I can do really anything. I mean, there's no limitations. It's just about what you put your mind to. And I actually ended up achieving the founder status with that company, which means quarterly profit shares and just some extra perks. So it's been just really, really eye-opening to me what is possible to somebody who has no prior experience, but just has some willpower and self-discipline to be self-employed and make something bigger happen for myself, for my family, and have a legacy business to hand down to my children. So I also ended up earning a Cadillac in the process. That was kind of crazy to me. This is actually the car I currently drive. It's a 2017 XT5. I'm looking forward to upgrading that to an Escalade soon, but it's pretty amazing having your car payments taken care of by the company, and this car is mine to keep. So, and now it's just one of those things that it turns heads. I mean, people always mention that, oh, that's a nice car. And it's kind of cool to say that, hey, I just earned it for free. So, and now I'm also a 6-figure earner in this business. Never in the optical industry during my career. After all the studies, years at colleges, this was not even something I could think about, being a 6-figure earner. So this business has enabled me to become a 6-figure earner, and I know this will turn into 7 figures in the next couple of years. So on top of it all, I have earned numerous trips, which is so cool. That's another part of this business. On this picture, you actually see us on a cruise ship. It was on Royal Caribbean, Anthem of the Seas. We all went to Bermuda. It was myself and my 14 team members, and we all earned this trip for free. So aside from that, they have sent me to Toronto. They have sent me to Las Vegas 3 times, all expenses paid. And there's more and more trips always coming up. So that's kind of cool. And we have a fast-growing and fun team of people now. I mean, today, which is, what is it today? That's the beauty of working for yourself. You don't even know what day it is. I know it's a Monday, and it's September the 17th, 2018. We have a fast-growing team of about 4,500 people now, and that number is going up every single day. So in this picture, it's really funny. It was at our company conference last year in Houston, and we had a theme party called Rock of Ages. So, I mean, check out our outfits. I'm like pretty impressed. So these days, what do? I'm no longer working in the optical industry. I was able to say goodbye to that 5 months into my business, doing this e-commerce business. And I now actually help people open their own online empires and build additional income streams. And I help people create time freedom. You know, that's the one thing that we cannot create more of is time. So we have to be using our time wisely so we do have more free time to do things that actually matter to us. And on that picture, it's actually us on one of our Vegas trips. How cool is that? Oh my goodness, what a fun night. So one thing that truly has made a difference for me is that I can be location independent, which means that I'm not tied to an office. I'm not tied to a cubicle. I'm not even tied to a desk. I can literally run my business 100% from my cell phone if I want. Most days I go between my laptop and my cell phone because it's just a little bit quicker to type on the laptop. But seriously, I have worked my business from the beaches in Greece. I have worked my business from airports, from the airplane, now that airplanes have Wi-Fi. Like literally you can work this business anywhere in the pockets of time that you have available. And so what is the secret? Like how can somebody start something like this that could turn into something a lot bigger for you? You know, for me and what I'm teaching here today is we just switch out literally one product category in your bathroom. That's all it is about. It's a product that everybody's already using. So we're not changing people's buying habits. It's not trying to sell makeup to somebody who doesn't wear makeup. It's not like selling plastic containers to somebody who doesn't even use plastic containers in their house. It's about a product that everybody already uses from birth on to, the last days of their life. Every single person uses it. So as I said, we don't change buying habits. People buy this product already. And what we do have in our hands is an in-demand, on-trend product. It's actually a vegan, non-toxic, high-performance hair care line that is clinically proven. And it's actually salon grade. Many, many, many hair salons, including very high-end hair salons, they use this product line. So, I mean, on this picture, you even see that the oil that we have, hairdressers add it to their bleach formulas to help protect the hair during processing. So it's a really, really wide audience that we target with what we're doing and the products that we have. And plus, on top of it all, we are going global. I mean, right now, in 2018 September, we are in Canada, we are in US, and we are in UK. And we are geared to go global in the next couple of years. So literally, as of today, right now that I'm speaking, this is the number one premium hair care line in North America, according to Euromonitor International. That's an independent statistics company who has determined that, yes, our numbers are up there and we're literally the number one selling premium hair care line in North America. Plus, we are the number one fastest growing hair care brand in the world. These are independent statistics that have just recently come out. So imagine having a piece of that pie and being able to offer this product to people and get a cut from everybody's purchases, and also helping those people make extra side income. So there's so many different awards that we have won in the process. I mean, we are being featured without us paying for it in numerous beauty magazines. We have won so many different awards now. Let me see if I can find it quickly for you, just because just today before I hopped on here, there were more awards announced. I mean, we are the number 52 company in the world for the DSN Global 100. We have the new Bravo Growth Award. We have the Communitas Award, and also Bronze Stevie Award for one of our products. And the awards just keep coming because we're really on the cutting edge of technology, and we combine that literally with non-toxic ingredients. So actually on the bottom right here, you see this is actually my own results from one of our products called I Wonder. It's an eyelash and eyebrow growth serum. I didn't use it on my eyebrows for this testimonial here, but I did use it on my lashes. And you'll see this is February 12th before I started using it. That's how my lashes have been all my life. And now they're nice and long, and people ask me if they're fake, if they're extensions, and no, they're not. Like literally my body was able to grow these lashes with this product. So super fun. Okay, so let's move right on. You'll see some testimonials on this screen. And I mean, we have literally thousands, hundreds of thousands of positive testimonials of how these products work on everyday people at the hair salons where stylists are using the products. It's for men, ladies, babies, old people, young people, everybody in between. So literally, we do anything and everything to do with hair. So whether your hair is frizzy and you need it smoother, whether your hair is maybe hard to manage, hard to comb through, we have products that will help you make it more manageable. If you have hair loss, our products are clinically proven to be more effective than products containing minoxidil, which are some of your drugstore brands that promise to help with hair regrowth, but they're so heavily toxic that they're just not good for you. Whether your hair needs more volume, anything, we help you solve 99% of hair issues. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about social marketing, which is what we do, versus traditional marketing. Sometimes people tell me that, if your products were really that good, wouldn't they be available at Costco? Well, no. My answer is no. So the thing is that with traditional retail, what happens? There's a manufacturer who sells their products to wholesalers. Wholesalers will put them in a warehouse, which costs money. From the warehouse, the products get distributed by their sales force, sales reps. And the sales reps, find accounts, they open accounts amongst retailers who will then sell the products to consumers. So see how many steps there are. And guess what? At every step, all these different people, they will take their cut, which inflates the product price. And I mean, this is how a lot of products, most products still are sold these days. So it goes through all these different channels to end up at a consumer. And social marketing, on another hand, this is what we do. It goes straight from the manufacturer to us who are market partners to consumers. And actually, I need to clarify this as well. It's more like that it goes from manufacturers straight to the consumers. Us as market partners in between, what we have are our e-commerce sites. We have our own websites, which, by the way, are free. I will go into it just a little bit how that works. But literally, you don't have to stock products. You don't have to find space to store them. You don't have to find money to purchase inventory. Everything goes straight from the manufacturer to the consumer. Your products will literally end up on their doorstep, much like they come to you from Amazon. So you are just kind of the person in between who helps people choose the right products to make sure that that's what's going to be working for their hair, and you get a cut or a commission from those purchases that occur on your website. So this is how you can work this business from literally anywhere in the world, because you don't need to, have inventory. You don't need to package products. You don't need to deliver them. You can literally facilitate all this from a beach somewhere in Bora Bora, if that's your preferred location, and you can run your business and get the paycheck every single Friday. So it's just the way the future is going. Everything is going more and more and more towards e-commerce. People love shopping online. They love having that personalized kind of service through a support person, which you would be in this case. And people love it. So literally the company does everything for you, from accounting, from product development, all those things are already taken care of for you. All you have to do is run your website, which already is also built for you. So this is the proven system that took me to a 6-figure income. And literally now all I do is teach others how to do exactly the same thing. And maybe some of you who are listening don't care about having a 6-figure income. And that's totally fine. You know what? Most people who come into this, they tell me that all I want is an extra $500 a month. This is what would make a huge, huge difference to my family. It would help me, not count pennies when I buy groceries. It would help me take care of my daughter's ballet lessons. Some people say that it's to take care of their car payment, but it's usually just $500 a month that people are asking for extra. And we can do that very, very easily. So let's go a little bit more into the system here. So as I said, our system is proven successful as long as you follow it. And literally we give you steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. And you would have full support from myself, who has already, done this. I've been there, I've done that, I've made my mistakes. And I teach you my way so that you don't have to make the same mistakes I made back in the day. So you'll have an instant online store when you decide to take a plunge and join this business model. We have a 3-step onboarding process, which means that literally the moment you sign up, I will get in touch with you. We will talk about when, we'll figure out the date for 3 different phone calls or chats, whatever works best for you. We can do a video call. But I will literally walk you through what you need to do to get started in this business successfully. If you follow what I teach, there's no way that you can go wrong. I mean, we cannot promise you that, yes, you'll have your first $500 by the end of 30 days. For some people, it takes 2 weeks. For some people, it takes 2 days. But for some people, it may take 2 months, 3 months. So everybody's journey is different, but the system will bring you results as long as you follow it and as long as you commit yourself to a certain time frame of daily activities. We have a virtual training academy, which is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's in your back office when you sign up, and you can get going with this right away, but it literally walks you through how to run your business, what verbiage to use with people, how to market your website, how to market these products. It's literally like you're starting a business where everything is done for you, minus the marketing, which is what you would be doing. You'll also be a part of an exclusive team support group. That's where I give my personal best tips and trainings and support, as well as one-on-one support to whoever ends up joining my business. So there we are. So are you ready for a change? Do you feel like you're in a spot in your life where you're kind of stuck? You feel like, oh my gosh, if I keep doing what I'm doing right now, which is probably you have a regular job, you get paid by someone, working for someone else. If you feel like, wow, if I keep doing this for the next 5-10 years, I will be no further ahead than I am today. Do you feel that way? I know I used to feel that way while I was still in the optical industry. So are you ready to open your own online hair product store and start building your own successful empire with a #1 premium hair care line? How would that feel to you to be, in charge, to be able to have an unlimited income? You can choose, do you want the $500? Maybe you even want just $200 a month to start. But maybe you're somebody who feels like, wow, it would be amazing to make 6 figures a month. That is also possible. We have a lot of people who have already done it. As I said, I myself, I'm already a 6-figure earner, and it only took me less than 3 years to get there. Are you ready to create time freedom? Imagine having more time to do the things that matter to you. Maybe you're really into sports. Maybe you're really into traveling. Maybe you just want more time to spend with your family. Maybe you're ready to build that residual income stream. For those of you who maybe don't quite understand what residual income even means, it means that you work now and you work for a little while. And as you are building your team and as you are spreading the word, building your customer base who will be regularly purchasing on your website, there's going to be mornings, there's going to be a time when you wake up in the morning and you open your back office and there are sales that happened without you having to do anything at all. It's this kind of surprise money that starts coming in, and I've been seeing this for quite some time now myself. I've been in this business for over 3 years now, and every single morning when I open up my app, we have a fantastic app that helps you run the business, and the numbers keep going up, and it's because of the work I put in the past, and now I have a team of people who are doing the same thing, teaching others and also enjoying the residual income streams or building their residual income streams. It all compounds, and you're really going to be leveraging the power of crowds and masses. Are you ready to earn some free trips? How amazing would it be for you to just be doing your job, running your business, building your empire, and finding out that, wow, what I just did, what I would be doing anyway, it earned me a free trip. This has happened to me numerous times, as I mentioned earlier, and it's so much fun. And you actually get to meet all those people who you are building your business with. You actually get to meet them in person. It's just so much fun, and it's such a great bonding time too. And are you ready for your Cadillac? Or if you're in the UK, Jaguar or Land Rover? I mean, those cars are so much more than just, something materialistic. I always see people and see myself who has earned the free car. It shows me the amount of people I have been able to help to better lives. Like, how cool is that? It's literally like a little trophy that tells you that, wow, you have made an impact. And that feels really, really amazing. So are you ready to take charge of your future? Are you ready for today to be the day when everything is going to change? You're going to start small. You're going to start building your business part-time on the side and see where it takes you. So, I really want to encourage, like, if you are someone who has been struggling or who has been feeling like you haven't found your place in the world or your purpose yet, make today the day. I mean, take a chance and be a part of something big, be a part of a global movement. I don't know if you can even wrap your head around the fact that being with this company and building your own global empire online, like, where this can take you. We have such a fun and supportive team of both ladies and men, and it's going to feel like family. Whenever you pop by our team group or team Zooms, team calls that we do, you will feel like this is amazing. This feels like home. And there's always positive people there. You will never see anybody complaining or nagging. Like, it's so good for your brain, for your body, for just your mindset to be surrounded by people who want you to succeed. You'll never feel like you're a part of something that's like competitive or where people are shoving you to the side trying to get ahead themselves. We all work as a team. You could finally start living life on your own terms. Imagine taking an extended vacation. Maybe you want to go and explore Europe or whatever country and stay there for 1 month, maybe 2 months. You can do that without having to worry about getting time off work. And you can finally escape the 9 to 5 if that's something that you're dreaming of. I love this quote by Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Let this sink in. I think this is a really, really good quote, and I always gonna keep it in my back pocket. So I'm introducing to you Team Freedom Factory. This is our team. Why I called it Freedom Factory back in the day is because we're here to create freedom. We're here to create financial freedom and time freedom and freedom to do things that you personally enjoy in life. And we get paid to wash our hair. I mean, this is so crazy to me still that this system works. So I want to offer something to you. If this is something that you feel like jumping on board with, by the way, even your enrollment kit comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you have any buyer's remorse or anything after you have checked everything out, feel free to send everything back and the company will give you a full refund. But if you do join me, I will actually give you some exclusive bonuses that I don't normally give out. I have written a cheat sheet. It's called 11 Tips to Healthy Hair. You can promote it to people. You can create curiosity with it. It's just a great tool that will help people figure out what they need to do to keep their hair in the best shape. So I'm letting you swipe that one from me. I will also involve you in weekly Zoom coaching sessions when you do open your own luxury hair care e-boutique through fabhairclub.com. So all you would have to do is go on my website, fabhairclub.com, hit that join button, and you can join with any of the product packs or even the basic kit. And that will open your doors to private weekly Zoom coaching sessions with me as long as you want them to happen. So obviously no pressure, but this is your time to ask me questions and really drill deep into, whatever issues you may be having with your business, or if you want to brainstorm or get ideas and find out what works best for me. So I'm offering my time to you when you join me. So do take action today. You can go to fabhairclub.com. You will hit join now. You will choose your product pack. There's so many different options right now available. The cheapest way to get in is either 99 US dollars, 99 British pounds, or 125 Canadian dollars. And from there on, you have other product packs available as well if you want some full-sized products. They're all heavily discounted, and you can only get them when you first join. And fill out an application, hit that submit button, and make a change in your life. I will be in touch with you within 12 hours of you submitting your application, and we'll get you started right away. I mean, why wait? Let's get some action happening. So let's answer some questions here. Do you guys have any questions at all that are kind of popping into your mind? I'm just going to keep my eye on the chat here. Okay. Okay, so looks like Andrew is asking a question. Are there any monthly fees with this business? Okay, that's actually a fantastic question because I forgot to mention it earlier. So yes and no. So let me explain what I mean. When you first join the company and open your own e-commerce store, what happens is that we have two different types of back offices. You will have the free version, which is fully functional. I always recommend it to people who first start out and maybe they just want to keep the cost low or have no cost at all. So that is something that you can do. You can go with the free version, or you can go with the paid version, which is called the Pro subscription. What that gives you is access to both of our apps. We have a prospecting app called Monat Connect, and then we have your back office app called Monat Vibe. So when you do the Pro subscription, you get access to both of those apps. So, and if you choose to just go with the free option, you still have a fully functional back office. You just have to access it through a browser. So if you're on your, let's say, iPhone, you would just open your Safari and you would log in from there and it's fully functional, or log in through your computer. So you can do it for free, or you can do it with the subscription. But your website is free regardless. When you first sign up, you're going to have an instant pre-built website which you can customize, and you can start selling products right away. Or you can even promote the same e-commerce opportunity to your friends, family, or whoever may be out there. You know, it's your choice how you want to market this. Now, another thing, let's just see here. I hope that this answered your question, Andrew. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So Nina is asking, so when you sign up, is it just a one-time fee, or are there any recurring charges? So when you join Monat with any of the product packs or even the basic kit, your back office is taken care of for 1 year, unless you choose to go with a Pro subscription, which I mentioned earlier. So what you can do is just run it for free if you'd like. And at the 1 year mark, there is a renewal fee of $20. It's $19.95 here in US and Canada. So at the 1 year mark, they will send you an email reminding you that the renewal is up, and then you can just pay the $20 and continue on for another year. So it's a very small cost that the renewal takes. And of course, it's optional. If you decide that this is no longer for you, you don't have to renew. You'll get flushed out of the system and your store gets closed. Now, let's see what else we have here. Megan. Yes. So Megan is asking here if there are any monthly minimums, and do I have to have auto ship? Brilliant. Okay. So you will be so surprised, because most companies like this, they do require you to be on an auto ship, and usually it's a little bit of a pain and you end up buying products that you don't even need, and then there's too much product, and it's just a hassle. And plus it feels like it's just yet another financial obligation on your back. So with us, I'm really excited to tell you that there are no monthly minimums. You can do flex ship, if you would like the flagship benefits, there's numerous benefits for being on flagship, but you don't have to. And you don't really lose out on anything if you're not on flagship. So in other words, you can literally have your store open online, and whenever people purchase, you get your commissions. If somebody ends up signing up to have their own e-commerce store, they that will also pay you out if they go with any of the product packs. So literally you don't have to spend a penny beyond the sign-up fee to run this business successfully. So I just think it gives people that peace of mind that, okay, I don't have yet another expense. I don't have something else coming out of my bank account. I'm not going to get surprise shipments on my doorstep that I didn't even want. So to answer your question, Megan, literally there are no minimums whatsoever. You're not going to be penalized. You know, let's say that you open your store now and the life gets in the way. You don't make a single sale for 6 months. And then all of a sudden you make a sale, you know, in the new year sometime. You will get paid out commissions on that sale, and it's business as usual, but you don't have to pay anything yourself. So does anybody else have any other questions here? I hope that that was helpful for you, Megan. Let's just wait a couple of seconds here. Oh, okay. So somebody's asking here, sorry, I have to scroll here. Nina again. Okay, so Nina is asking if, sorry, I just have to read this again with a couple of typos here. The joy of technology. Okay, so she's asking how old the company is. Okay, so we have been in business since 2014. We opened up in 2014 in the US, 2015 here in Canada where I'm located, and then in 2018 in UK. And there's many more countries coming. So we are almost 4 years old as of right now while I'm recording this webinar, but we will be going global, as I mentioned earlier. And also the company owners, they are not new to this type of an industry. They actually are from Venezuela themselves, and they have been running a skincare company in the Latin American countries for the past 17 years. Very, very successfully. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. And they literally have brought all their expertise and everything to Monat, our luxury hair care company. And therefore, it's a really, really solid foundation that we are built on. We own our own manufacturing. We own our own packaging, our own research and development. Literally everything that we have is done in-house in Florida. So, and plus it's a debt-free company on top of it all. So it's a family-owned company. There are no shareholders, no somebody wanting loans to be paid back or who knows what. Literally whatever the company does and whatever the sales are that get made, the company puts the money back into the pockets of our market partners or those of us who are running the e-commerce empires online. So very, very solid background. So you can rest assured that you would be getting involved with something that is going places, and we know what we're doing. All right, well, let's move right on. Thank you guys for your questions. It actually helped me kind of bring up some questions that or topics that I didn't cover earlier. So again, I want to remind you that this will be time sensitive and it expires in 60 minutes. When you do sign up, you will get my cheat sheet, 11 tips to healthy hair, as well as weekly Zoom coaching sessions when you open your luxury hair care e-boutique through fabhairclub.com. So I want to thank you for joining me on this webinar live here today on September the 17th, 2018. If you happen to be watching this on replay, I really want to thank you for putting up with me. But follow me on social media, Instagram, Pillekap, Facebook, Pillekap Atanakis, or you can also check out my blog at pillekap.com. I do have a page on my blog where it says work with me, and you can also get some of this information sort of in writing right in front of you and learn a little bit more. But do get in touch with me if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, anything I didn't speak about that you wish I had talked about. Just reach out to me. I'm approachable, I'm friendly, I'm not pushy. I'm just here spreading the love for this company, and I really, really want to make an impact in the world and help thousands, hundreds of thousands of people open their own online luxury hair care boutiques and making a difference in the world, in their families' lives, and also leaving a legacy, residual income stream behind, to your children or to your family members, when your time in this world is over. So here we are. Thank you so much for tuning in here with me today. I really appreciate your time. I know time is valuable and time is money. So I hope that you learned something new here today. And I will hopefully chat with you soon. I'll keep an eye on my emails and on my back office to see the enrollments coming in. And let's rock this thing. Let's make history together. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.